In this session, I shall show you or explain to you the concept of nested structures along with the example. So first let's understand what is a nested structure. A structure which is defined as a member of another structure. That means there is a structure which contains one of the fields or one of the members as another structure. This statement shall be clear when I show you a small example. So in other words, if a structure is embedded or inserted into another structure as a member, that is referred to as a nested structure. The important thing is the definition of the inside structure must come before the other structure. Let's first try to take a look at an example and the above points will be clear. So consider the definition of a structure called as student. Okay. In student, we are going to use this particular structure as a member. I have defined a structure called date with the following members: day number, month, and year. So it's got two integers and one character members. So date happens to be one structure defined or blueprint provided. Now what I am doing is now I am declaring a structure variable of std of this type called as student struct. When I say struct student, the first member is register number. Then of this particular type date, I have two members, date of admission and date of birth. Then I have another variable called as int marks. So first let's understand this properly through a diagram, then it makes it really easy to go ahead with the explanation. So let me just block this out so that we don't have too much stuff at the same time. So here it is. All right. So here it is. I have defined date as a structure. What does date have? It has day, month, and year. It has day number, month, and year. These are the three items in structure date. Then what I am doing is I have defined structure student. What does it have? First, it has a register number and then it has a marks. But then it has two members, date of admission and date of birth, which are of this particular type or which are actually these fellows substituted here. So what will happen is you can think of date of admission consisting of these three components shown here. So date of admission is going to be replaced by day, month, and year. Date of birth is also going to be replaced by day, month, and year. So this structure is inserted in place of DOA. This structure is again inserted in place of DOB. So now this student looks like register number can be 100, marks can be 99. Date of admission will have three places: day number, month, and year. Date of birth will also have three members: day, month, and year. So this is one structure, this is the second structure. So in student, I have embedded or inserted two mini structures based on date. Now if I have to refer to register number, it is easy. I can just say std.register number. Marks std.marks. How do I refer to day number, month, and year? Quite easy. I'll say std.doa dot day number, std.doa.month, std.doa.year, std.dob.day number, std.dob.month, std.dob.year. So because this is another structure, you have to refer them through these particular memory locations or through these particular identifiers. Now it's really going to be easy once we take a look at a simple example. So what we'll do is, let's keep this aside this side. You'll be needing this in a while. So I'll just cover the unnecessary stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how you use a nested structure. So first what I have done is I have defined a structure called date, which has three members: day number, month, and year. So I've just shown day as DD, month as MM, and year as YY. All the three happen to be integer type variables. So day number I may enter 1, 2 all the way till 31. Month again it may be from 1 to 12. Year can be from 0 to whatever year you want to enter. Now what I am doing is I am defining a structure variable yes, which has got the following members. Register number is here, name is here, but then of this particular type date I am declaring date of admission. So now in order to refer to the day of admission, I should say yes dot date dot day number, yes dot date, sorry, yes dot doa dot month, yes dot doa dot year, earlier correction, yes dot doa dot day number. So through doa I can refer to day number, month and year. This concept shall be crystal clear once we take a look at entering data. So first, when I am entering the register number, it directly goes into yes dot register number. Name, yes dot name, because these are direct members of this fellow. Whereas day number, month and year belong to date of admission. So if I have to enter the day, month and year of admission, this is how I will have to refer to them. Yes dot doa, doa, yes dot doa dot day number, yes dot doa dot month, yes dot doa dot year, because that is how you are going to refer to members of this embedded or inner structure, because they don't belong to this fellow yes directly, they are belonging or used by this structure date. And then finally, while displaying, quite easy, similar process, yes dot register number, yes dot name will display the name and register number. To display the day of admission, month of admission and year of admission, yes dot doa dot day number, yes dot doa dot month and yes dot doa dot year. So if you take a look at this program, draw this diagram, you will be able to easily understand. So just circle this in red to understand that all these fellows are not directly belonging to the yes structure or the student structure. They are belonging to student or they are members of student through another structure, and this is the way I refer them using the dot operator.